Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. We are on to episode 2 of our Hot Seat Head-to-Head Music Tournament, and I am joined by two dapper young men who are going to... Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I have... This is an audio medium. They don't know what you really look like. I'm sorry. Confused looks abound. Let's go ahead. Let's meet our contestants for episode number 2. First off, Muscatine, Iowa, Bryan Nash, my friend. How you doing, sir, and what are you drinking?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm a little scared of the whole music trivia thing, but I'm a glutton for punishment, so I said I'd come in here. You've got two guys on here. I don't know about Dapper, other than Drew's hat, but we both have we have a voice and a face for radio. Tonight, Tonight I am drinking from Nerd Speak Brewery in Bettendorf, Iowa, my home away from home. I have their Heisenberg Hefeweizen. It is 6.3% ABV, a lovely 16-ounce can, and I wish I could show off the artwork online on the can here, but I can't. So, and that was a really weak pop. So anyway, salute.
We'll take it. We will take it. Solange. Bryan, I know you gave your shout out to Nerd Speak, but there's been some stuff going on there recently. Is there anything you want to expand upon here or push some people to?
Nothing I can say yet, other than the community has absolutely stepped it up. Nerd Speak was a little worried. They were in trouble. Okay. They announced it publicly, and the local NBC affiliate, somebody at that local news station apparently really loves them because they picked it up immediately and started sharing it all over Facebook and social media, and it blew up. So They've been very busy lately, and they've got I don't know what's going to happen yet, but
it's nice to see the internet used for good.
Yes, they are working hard to make things move forward.
Good. We had a conversation on our Discord server earlier this week about how like some of the big beer companies, the big ones everyone knows, are working hard to try and push some of the craft beer scene out of business. So if you can support your local craft beers, feel free to do that. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and support my local craft, Drew. He is my favorite craft beer. Drew, that didn't work at all. I'm sorry, but
I wasn't local because I was not made in Florida, thank God.
I wasn't made in Florida either. I just migrated here. But Drew, how you doing, sir, and what are you drinking?
I'm doing well. Out of the Brooklyn Brewery, I'm drinking the tropically hoppy Brooklyn Pop Art Hazy IPA.
Ooh.
Let's give this thing a little pop there.
Nice.
There you go.
Solid little beer there. A little too tropical for me, but I'll get through it.
We'll take that. I guess it's my turn, so I practice what I preach. Oh my God, the head on that is amazing. I practice what I preach.
That's what
this
he said.
Is from Escape Brewing right here in Trinity, Florida. I've hosted trivia there one time, and one time only, because I didn't like the guy I worked for at the time. But hey, neither here nor there. This here is the Berliner Weiss Strawberry Lemonade.
Ooh.
It was 98 degrees here today. Walking outside hurt, so I'm going to enjoy this. Oh, that is just a little bit sour. My reflux is going to kick up later, but it's going to be worth it.
Let's see if we can get through an entire game before Chris's reflux kicks in.
If I'm chugging Gaviscon by the end of this, y'all know what happened. We're going to move right into the pregame. Drew, because I wrote down your name first, you're going to have to choose. For the pregame, do you want odds or evens?
Well, I'm a mighty odd guy, so let's go odd.
Hey, 2 episodes in a row, we've had that joke. Odds it is. Here's how your pregame is going to work. Your category is Billboard Hot 100. I am going to name an artist or group and give you 2 of their songs. You have to tell me which song was on the Billboard Hot 100 longer. I tried to pair them up a little bit. So. All right, Drew, you chose odds. You're going first. Your artist is the Queen of Pop, Britney Spears.
Oh, baby, baby.
Which song was on the Billboard Hot 100 longer? Baby One More Time or Womanizer?
I feel like the easy answer here would be Baby One More Time. So I want to say Womanizer.
No, it is Baby One More Time.
Wow.
Womanizer was on for 23 weeks. Baby One More Time, 32. Bryan, I did mention I was going to try and keep these somewhat similar. So if he got Britney, you're getting Christina Aguilera. What was on the Hot 100 longer? Genie in a Bottle, or what I'm assuming the answer to this question is Pockets on Dresses. Your song is What a Girl Wants. Genie in a Bottle or What a Girl Wants.
Oh, wow.
What if What a Girl Wants is a genie in a bottle?
Better be more Robin Williams and less Will Smith.
Well, if you rub her the right way. I will say Genie in a Bottle.
Genie in a Bottle clocks in at 25 weeks. What a Girl Wants, 24. Bryan gets the point.
Boo.
I want your booze. And I want your booze.
All right, Drew, we are over to you. And this is fitting that you chose odds because, Drew, yours is Billy Joel. Your two songs for Billy Joel are It's Still Rock and Roll to Me or We Didn't Start the Fire.
Ooh, you are a very cruel, cruel mistress here. Still rock and roll to me.
It's Still Rock and Roll to Me was on for 21 weeks. We Didn't Start the Fire was 19. Even though one of those songs is clearly better than the other, it's not the correct answer. Drew gets the point. It's still rock and roll to me.
It's the poppier answer, though, so.
It is. Bryan, over to you. If we are with Billy Joel, we're going to hop across the ocean. You're getting Elton John. Which song was on there longer, Benny and the Jets or Crocodile Rock?
Man, Chris, you are being a dick tonight.
What did I do? I mean, yes, but seriously.
Urbanite. He's a big Urbanite.
Yeah. Crocodile Rock.
Crocodile Rock was on there for 17 weeks. Benny and the Jets on there for 18. Crocodile Rock is not a correct answer.
Damn it.
All right. It's been really hot recently. We're going to try and cool things down a little bit. Going back to Drew. Drew, your artist is Ice Cube. Is it the song It Was a Good Day or Pushin' Weight?
It was a good day.
It was a good day. It was on there for 20 weeks. Pushin' Weight on there for 19. Drew gets the points and has a 1-point lead.
All right. Game over.
Bryan, so I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I went to a record store and they didn't have Ice Cube, but I went ahead and bought some Vanilla Ice. Your two songs. Is it Ice Ice Baby or Trick Question? Ice Ice Baby or a combination of his three other songs that made the top 100, the Hot 100. Those songs were Play That Funky Music, I Love You, and Cool as Ice. So it was Ice Ice Baby or those other three to combined?
Ice Ice Baby.
It's not. Play That Funky Music was on the charts for 17 weeks. I Love You for 7 and Cool as Ice for 4. Ice Ice Baby was on for 21. So 28 to 21. Unfortunately, not a correct answer. One hit wonder my ass. All right, Drew. Your artist is Macklemore. Is it Glorious or Good Old Days?
Good old days.
Glorious for 19 weeks. Good Old Days on there for 20. Very close, but that is a correct answer. Drew has got a 3-1 lead. Bryan, your artist here is going to be Eminem. Is it going to be Lose Yourself or Love the Way You Lie, where Rihanna featured?
I'm gonna go with the one that had a movie. I'm gonna say Lose Yourself.
Lose Yourself, 24 weeks. Love the Way You Lie had the Rihanna polls on there for 29 weeks.
Damn it.
I was gonna say combine those two artists, and that's the
That song is
whatever.
also absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Drew, we're going back to you. Your artist is going to be Ed Sheeran. Is it Perfect or Shape of You?
Oh, I'm gonna actually say perfect.
Oh, Perfect was on there for 57 weeks. Shape of You, 59.
Ah,
Shape of You is the correct answer. We're going to stay on that side of the ocean for Bryan. Bryan, your artist is Adele. Is it her song Set Fire to the Rain or Someone Like You?
and I set fire to the rain. Right, that was a
Um,
really great singing.
Thank you. Thank you. The second one, whichever one it was.
So you're going with Set Fire to the Rain or Someone Like You?
Someone Like You.
Someone Like You was on there for 39 weeks. Set Fire to the Rain, 43.
Okay. I can see how this night's going to go.
Ooh, all right. Well, we are out of the pregame. Everyone's got their drinks in them. A little bit at least. We are moving on to hot seat round one. 15 minutes of nonstop barrage of trivia questions and answers. And we're going to start hot seat round one off with Drew. Your time will begin after I read your first question. This will ping pong back and forth between the two of you. Here we go. Drew, what is the opening line to Bohemian Rhapsody?
Mama just killed a man. Put my gun against his head. Pulled the trigger, now he's dead.
That is incorrect.
Oh, shit.
It is it the
Is
real
this
life?
the
Oh,
real
right.
life?
Is it
Is
just
this
fantasy?
just fantasy?
Yeah, no, as soon as I finished, I realized I was wrong. Thank you.
Bryan, we're going to you. Which band released the album Rumors in 1977?
Okay, now you're talking my era and talking my language. Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac is a correct answer. Drew, what four singers released a cover of Lady Marmalade in 2001?
That would be the Pussycat Dolls.
Unfortunately not. This was released for Moulin Rouge. That would be Christina
right.
Aguilera, Lil Kim, Pink, and Maya. And I believe also Queen Latifah featured in there. Bryan, which song did Tony Basil have a one-hit wonder with in 1981?
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey is a correct answer.
Let's see if I can
Drew,
go without getting any right the whole time.
that's a bold strategy, Cotton. Drew, what is the name of Nick Cave's band? Nick Cave's band. What is the name of Nick Cave's band?
You could have said Nick Cove. It doesn't freaking make a difference to me. Nick Cave. Well, that would clearly be Nick Cave and the Caveman.
Oh no, something I got called a couple times in high school. That would be the Bad Seeds. All right, Bryan, we're gonna see how you are with your 80s music. Name the first names of three of the original five members of Duran Duran.
Oh, I was feeling good till you said Duran Duran. No, I don't. I might, if I think about it for a long time, I might pull one, but there's no way.
All right. Those names would be John, Simon, Nick, Roger, and Andy.
Of course it is.
Drew, we're over to you.
Boy, oh boy.
What words of wisdom does Mother Mary speak in the 1970 song by the Beatles?
Let it be.
Let it be is a correct answer, and you're
Oh, damn it. I missed my goal.
yep, you overachiever. Bryan, Love in an Elevator was a 1989 hit from what band?
That was the Pump Tour. I saw him do it live. That's Aerosmith.
Aerosmith is a correct answer. Also, that is the best song to listen to on Rock and Roller Coaster over at Hollywood Studios and Disney World. Drew, name the 1979 album released by Pink Floyd.
I'm hoping that's Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh no, Dark Side's earlier. The
Oh.
Wall.
Well then.
All right, Bryan.
New goal, 1 point. New goal is 1 point.
Bryan, which pop punk band formed in 1974 featured band members with the same adopted surname?
The Smiths?
No, 1974 would be the Ramones. The Ramones is what we're looking for. We got about a little over 11 minutes remaining. Drew, we're going to you.
People are still listening?
I hope so. We're still recording, right? Zencastr didn't get bored and just boot us?
No, we're still recording. I'm just wondering if people are still going to be listening at this point.
Oh, God, I hope so.
I'm
Drew,
sucking it
over
up
to
hard
you.
here.
In what song does a girl take a midnight train going anywhere?
That would be Don't Stop Believing.
Don't Stop Believing by Journey is a correct answer. Bryan, in Carly Rae Jepsen's Call Me Maybe, what line comes after, "Hey, I just met you and this is crazy"?
But here's my number, so call me maybe.
Yes, that is correct. And I have no commentary. I have no notes. I think this recording's over now, though, Drew. I'm sorry. There's no coming back from that. All right, Drew. Who was the youngest member of the Beatles?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm going to say it was Paul.
It was not Paul. George. George was the only one that was under the age of 30 when they actually broke up. I believe he was 27. He's 4 years younger, 3 or 4 years younger than all of them. Bryan, who released an album in 2015 titled Rebel Heart?
Rebel Heart, let's go with Miley Cyrus.
Not a bad guess. No, we're looking for the other queen of pop, Madonna. All right, Drew. Let's kick the snide, see how we can do. Name the song released by Iggy Azalea and Rita Ora in 2014.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to pass this. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't get there.
Also an Avenger, that'd be Black Widow.
Yes, fuck.
Bryan, what country singer sang with the KLF? What country singer sang with the KLF on their 1992 hit Justified and Ancient? Which country singer sang with the KLF on their 1992 hit Justified and Ancient?
92, let's go with... It's a little early for Garth. Let's go with George Strait.
Unfortunately, Tammy Wynette actually is what we're looking for.
Really? Okay.
I've never heard of the KLF, so I have no idea even what any of that means.
Not sure.
I believe it was a band made up of members of the KGB.
I'm going to come to New Jersey and slap you.
I would love it if you came here. Oh my God.
I'm so happy I put you two on the same episode.
Well, yeah, if we're not going to get questions right, we might as well banter a little bit.
I'm not complaining. Drew, which music producer was known for innovating the wall of sound technique in the 1960s?
Let's keep it going. No, seriously, I got nothing. Let's.
Oh, sorry. It's Phil Spector. Phil Spector's what we're looking for there. Bryan, The Complete Duets is a compilation of duets performed by Tammy Terrell and what other Motown legend?
Tammy Terrell and...
You'll get there.
Was that Smokey Robinson?
It was not.
Was
Marvin Gaye.
I was coin flipping. It's like it's either Marvin or it's shit.
All right. Drew, over to you. How many princes did the Spin Doctors sing of in their 1991 hit song?
That would be 2.
2 princes is correct. Drew is on the board again. Bryan, Wind Beneath My Wings by Bette Midler was the theme song for which movie?
Beaches.
Beaches is a correct answer, and you look like genuinely disappointed that you knew it.
My sister loved that movie. I've never actually seen it. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right.
I see
Drew,
your
we're back
Beaches
to
poster
you.
behind you, you liar.
Which big-mouthed American jazz trumpeter had the affectionate nickname Satchmo?
Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong is a correct answer. Bryan, Bruce Dickinson is the singer of which heavy metal band?
I'll bet it's not. Don't Bring Me Down. No. It's not System of a Down. No, okay. I can't bring my A game for every joke.
We'd be happy with your like B game on every joke.
Damn.
Drew, you're happy with my D game.
Touche.
I claim to be mature here, ladies and gentlemen.
Heavy metal band that I don't know a lead singer. Let's go with Megadeth.
Unfortunately, not. Iron Maiden is what we're looking for.
Oh, that was my random ass guess in my head. Awesome.
All right, Drew, let's see if you can wag your way to this one. Tina Turner sang a cover version of Let's Stay Together in 1984, but who sang the original in 1972?
Oh, shit. Passing it again to keep this moving.
It'd be Al Green.
Yes.
Bryan, widely covered by singers including Jeff Buckley and Alexandra Burke, who wrote the hit song Hallelujah?
Leonard Cohen.
Leonard Cohen is a correct answer.
That one I knew.
Drew, who had a hit in 2011 with Somebody That I Used to Know?
That would be Gautier.
Gautier is correct.
That was
Bryan,
all the way back in 2011.
Yeah.
Oh my
Bryan,
god!
who asked you to shake it like a Polaroid picture in 2003?
You want to phone a friend?
Hang on, let me call you. Shake it like a Polaroid. Christina Aguilera.
Unfortunately not. That'd be Outcast. All right.
Okay.
About 3 minutes remaining. Drew, which American rapper went on to create Beats headphones?
That would be Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre is the correct answer. Bryan, Queen and David Bowie collaborated on which song?
It's not Vanilla Ice. It's Under Pressure.
Under Pressure is the correct answer. All right, Drew, back to you. Which rock guitarist has the nickname Slowhand?
No idea. I thought that was your college nickname.
It was. Bryan for no points?
Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton's correct. Bryan, over to you. Who set her $250,000 Valentino wedding dress on fire and destroyed it in her 2005 music video, We Belong Together? Do you want that again?
Jennifer Lopez.
No. Drew for no points?
That would be Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey is correct. Apparently she was supposed to be marrying someone by the name of James Packer, and that wedding was canceled. Drew, which Lady Gaga song from 2008 features the line, I'll get him hot, show him what I've got?
Poker Face. Poker Face.
Poker Face is correct. Bryan, who did Mark Ronson team up with on his 2014 hit song, Uptown Funk?
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars is correct. Drew, over to you. Which American singer got her commercial breakthrough in 2019 with her hit song Sweet But Psycho?
I don't know the artist on that, unfortunately.
The artist's name is Ava Max. Bryan,
Sure,
which movie theme song won the 2013 Academy Award for Best Original Song?
2013. Skyfall.
Unfortunately not, Bryan. Just you got to stop holding back. You're not holding back anymore. That would be Let It Go.
Let it go. Let
Son
it go.
of a bitch.
All right, Drew.
Son of a bitch is a bad word.
Who had a hit in 1972 with School's Out. God, it's been that long since this song came out. Really?
It's Alice Cooper, right?
It is Alice Cooper.
All right. Whew, thank God.
Bryan, which Balearic island was the location for Club Tropicana in the music video by Wham? Which Balearic island was the location for the Club Tropicana in the music video by Wham?
The fuck is a Balearic Island?
Balearic.
Let's go Jamaica.
It is not Jamaica. It's Ibiza.
Damn it.
No, the Balearic Islands are islands in Spain, apparently. Who knew?
After I said it, I went, wait, Ibiza. Fuck.
I took a pill there to show Avicii I was cool.
I took a pull earlier, so I can't stand up for another 2 or 3 hours.
I thought I was supposed to help you stay up for a couple hours.
I can't stand up for a couple hours. All right. Out of hot seat round 1, our scores are Drew has got 11, Bryan has got 9, and that means we're moving into our halftime round. I am regretting this halftime question already, but I've already written it, so you're just going to have to deal.
Okay.
This is where I'm going to tell you, you're going to need to go ahead and write some information down.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the name of 4 boy bands.
Oh, shit.
Then I am going to list off 3 first names from the members of the band, and you have to match the 3 first names with the boy band in question.
Okay.
Your 4 boy bands are New Kids on the Block, Boys to Men, 98 Degrees, love you, babe, and the Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
Once again, that is New Kids on the Block, Boys to Men, 98 Degrees, and the Backstreet Boys. You don't have to lock in your answers till I read all 4 of them, but I'm going to go slow and let you lock in if you want. So band number 1. 3 of the performers in this band's first names are Howie, Kevin, and Bryan. Howie, Kevin, and Bryan.
Bryan, you were in a boy band.
I was young and I needed the money.
That $20 is $20.
That Lou Pearlman is a bastard. Was a bastard. I think he's dead now.
Okay.
Are you ready for band number 2?
Sure.
Always.
Band number 2. Your names are Jeff, Nick, and Justin. And y'all let me know when you're ready for number 3.
Ready for number 3.
Yep.
Number 3, your names are Nathan, Sean, and Michael.
Okay.
Ready for number 4.
Band number 4, Jonathan, Joey, and Danny. Go ahead and lock in when you have your answers.
Locked in.
All right. I am locked in.
All right, we're going to go band by band through this. We're going to start with band number 1. Your boy band first names were Howie, Kevin, and Bryan. And because we started with Drew last time, Bryan, tell me which one was it?
For that one, I put 98 Degrees.
Drew, what did you say?
Backstreet Boys.
Drew is going to get the points. Howie, Kevin, and Bryan are members of the Backstreet Boys. Band number 2, Jeff, Nick, and Justin. Drew, what did you say?
98 Degrees.
Bryan?
Well, I had them backwards. This one I had Backstreet Boys, so.
That would be Nick Lachey, and I think Drew Lachey is his brother. I didn't list Drew for some reason, but yeah, it is 98 Degrees. And I will be seeing them in concert here shortly.
Like tonight?
No, later on this month. They're playing at Epcot, and I Like Staying Married.
Ah, okay.
That is 100% Leah's band. And I'm not going to lie, I've seen them before. Nick Lachey still does it. That man still looks 25 years old, and it pisses me off.
Well, he has the money to look 25 years old.
There you go.
I have the money
to look 80 years old.
Yes. All right. Band number 3, Nathan, Sean, and Michael. Bryan, back to you. Where are you going with that one?
I think this was Boys to Men.
Drew?
I also went Boys to Men, Chris.
Boys to Men is a correct answer. That means Jonathan, Joey, and Danny are...
New Kids on the Block.
On the Block.
New Kids on the Block is a correct answer. Not bad, not bad. Coming out of our halftime round, your score is 31-19. Drew picks up 20. Bryan picks up 10.
Wow, man, I am hanging tough.
Listen, we both came in here knowing this wasn't either of our strongest categories. We just wanted to drink beer and have fun. On that note, I'm going to grab my second beer for the start of this.
Knock yourself out. I'm still nursing my I always forget how hard it is to read a bunch of trivia questions for this and then drink. So,
well, we have a pause. Have a drink.
oh, what are you cracking?
My second.
In the Cubs koozie.
I'm keeping a
Hell
trend
yes.
going. This one as out of the Victory Brewery, but it's the Cloudwalker Hazy Juicy IPA.
Ooh, that sounds delightful.
Hey, trivia lovers. Want to get the pub trivia experience in an interactive way? Check out Liquid Courage Entertainment. With a wide range of offerings online, LK has you covered, streaming a wide variety of trivia games on Twitch with one-of-a-kind formats like Tringo, Guesstimate, Mega Sheep, and more. Or check out the World Trivia Federation. With 36 hours to answer each quiz and no obligation, the WTF is the perfect solution to scratch that trivia itch on your own time. Come see us at twitch.tv/liquid_courage or check out patreon.com/liquidcourage to join the WTF for as little as $2 a month. That's Liquid Courage with a K. Innovative, interactive, intoxicating.
We are on to hot seat round 2. We are going to start this hot seat round with Bryan. 15 minutes on the clock. Time will begin after I read your first question. Gentlemen, are we ready?
Sure.
I am ready. Yes, Chris.
Bryan, here we go. According to the 1992 hit song by The Cure, if Monday's blue, then what are Tuesday and Wednesday?
Monday's blue. Tuesday's gray and Wednesday too.
Gray is a correct answer. Drew, who had a hit with the song You're So Vain?
Carly Simon.
Carly Simon is a correct answer. Shaking off round 1 already, boys. I like it. I like it. Bryan.
Just stay back in the past before the year 2000. I have a shot.
According to the Mark Ronson and Miley Cyrus hit song from Bring it back. You're the one that told me to keep drinking, Bryan. According to the Mark Ronson and Miley Cyrus hit song from 2018, nothing breaks like a what?
Nothing breaks like Rolex.
Glass dildo.
Wow. Just wow. You're both technically right, but the song is called Nothing Breaks Like a Heart.
Son of a bitch. I almost said it, but I was like, no, I'm going for the joke answer.
Drew, who had a hit in 1999 with Mambo No. 5?
That would be Lou Bega.
Lou Bega is correct. Bryan, which Beach Boys song did Paul McCartney call the greatest song ever written?
Let's go with Staying Alive.
Unfortunately not. The Beach Boys song we're looking for is God Only Knows. By the way, if we're talking about the best song ever written, that is not a correct answer. The best songs ever written are, in no particular order, Let It Be and Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Drew.
Both good songs.
Good.
Who deserves respect for her 1967 cover of an Otis Redding song?
That would be Aretha Franklin.
Speaking of Otis Redding. Ow! All right. Bryan, who released a chart-topping album titled 1989 in the year 2014? Who released a chart-topping album titled 1989 in 2014?
Was that Taylor Swift?
That was Tay-Tay. Nicely done. Drew, according to Eddie Grant's 1983 hit song, Where We Gonna Rock Down To?
Electric Avenue.
Electric Avenue is a correct answer. All right, Bryan. Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, and Christina Aguilera were all part of what TV club in the 1990s?
Mickey Mouse Club.
Mickey Mouse Club is a correct answer. Drew, which No Doubt song opens with "You and me, we used to be together every day together"?
Don't speak.
Something I say to Drew on a daily basis. Don't speak is a correct answer. Bryan, what country singer sang the song Jolene?
I just found out tonight that my son does not know this song. I feel like I have failed him. He's 17. He doesn't know. This is Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton's a correct answer, although the award for saddest song goes to Christmas Shoes.
Oh.
There's a downer right there. Drew, back to you. What song begins, "First I was afraid, I was petrified"?
I Will Survive.
Am I the only one that just goes right to the movie The Replacements at that point? "I Will Survive" is the correct answer. Gloria Gaynor. There you go.
For a second there, I thought you weren't going to get there. I was going to be very, very shocked.
I just had to go. I wasn't pulling it, but I know the song, so I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to sit here and sing it until I get to the name.
Sing it out loud next time, man. Come on. Content.
Yeah.
We are content creators.
Some songs you get out loud, but some I got to process here.
That song he sings to himself, but "Smack My Bitch Up," he just sings out loud to everybody. It's a little
Of course.
That's just what I say. Just what I say about Bryan. I want to smack my bitch up.
Oh my Lord. All right, Bryan, I'm sorry for the abuse you're dealing with. I will talk to Drew later, but complete the title of this 1993 Meatloaf song, "I'd Do Anything for Love."
But I won't do that, Drew.
So, do we think he was talking about a devil's threesome or anal? Those are the two options, right? Can we just all be clear on that? Those are the two options.
Well, pegging too is always an option.
Yeah. That falls under the latter.
Drew, we're over to you. Which David Bowie song has the lyric, "But her friend is nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through her sunken dream"?
Pass.
Bryan, do you know?
I feel like I should know this one, but I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
That is "Life on Mars." 9 minutes remaining. Bryan, we're over to you. Which Canadian singer was nicknamed the Godfather of Grunge?
Canadian singer, Godfather of Grunge. I mean, they were Seattle. I'll go Kurt Cobain because I got nothing better.
Unfortunately, not. Neil Young, actually.
I don't know if I'd call him grunge, but all right.
Drew, who wrote the Sinead O'Connor song "Nothing Compares to You" in the Bangles song "Manic Monday"?
Was that Prince?
That was Prince. Good pull. Damn.
If you're ever asking a question where someone wrote a song and it doesn't seem like it would necessarily fit, it's usually Prince. Prince wrote a lot of freaking songs.
He did.
There was a 2 and a U. Big giveaway.
He also let Kevin Smith film a documentary that never got to be made. If you haven't heard that story, go listen to it. It's absolutely
amazing.
Bryan,
that tickles the back of my mind somewhere. So yeah.
Which American singer, known for his tremendous voice, performed wearing black sunglasses?
Roy Orbison.
Ray Orbison's a correct answer. I almost had to give you a clarifier there that this person could actually see. It was not Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles.
I knew what you were going for there.
Thank you. Drew, which crooner's bright blue eyes earned him the popular nickname Old Blue Eyes?
All right, I'm from Jersey. You're going to ask me a Sinatra question and think I'm not going to get it right? Come on now.
Actually, it's Sammy Davis Jr. Of course, it's Frank Sinatra. Bryan, which Nine Inch Nails song did Johnny Cash cover in 2002?
Hurt.
Hurt is a correct answer. One of the best covers ever done. Drew,
yes, sir.
What month of 1963 did Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons remember fondly?
December.
December is a correct answer.
Oh, what a night.
Yep, I had to sing it in my freaking head again.
Late December back in 63.
Yep.
All right.
Late February.
Bryan, whose 1956 autobiography was called Lady Sings the Blues?
56. Was that Etta James?
Unfortunately, not Billie Holiday.
Damn it.
You're right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Drew. Marshall Bruce Mathers III found fame under what stage name?
That would be Skittles. I mean, Eminem. Eminem, not Skittles. Not Skittles. Eminem.
Eminem is a correct answer.
His little brother, Reese's Pieces.
All right, Bryan. Released in 2003, name Beyonce's first solo single she released.
Single ladies.
Not a bad guess. It's actually Crazy in Love. Drew.
Yeah, Single Ladies was like 06, 07.
Drew, which Led Zeppelin album featured the song Stairway to Heaven?
Was that on Zeppelin 4?
That was on Zeppelin 4. Nice pull. Bryan,
It's one of my
released in
favorite
2017, who had a hit with the song Shape of You?
That was Ed Sheeran.
That was Ed Sheeran.
I knew
Good
it
job
before.
paying attention earlier.
I knew it before that. Thank you.
That is what we call a callback. All right, Drew. Which artist was Don McLean admiring when he sang Starry, Starry Night, Paint Your Palette Blue and Gray?
Vincent van Gogh.
Vincent van Gogh is a correct answer. About 4 minutes left. Drew, Bryan, we're over to you. Sorry, who featured on Eminem's song Stan?
I will go Rihanna.
Unfortunately not. That would be Dido. Dido is what we're looking for. Drew, what was the theme song for Despicable Me 2?
I'm going to say Happy.
Happy is a correct answer.
That's what I thought it was. I just wasn't sure, but the timing worked right. So
A nice pull. 3 minutes remaining. Bryan, which Beatles song holds the Guinness World Record as the most covered song in history with over 1,600 versions recorded?
Yesterday.
Yesterday is a correct answer. Drew, who sings with Daft Punk on their 2013 hit song Get Lucky?
I don't know.
Should have listened to your last question because that was Pharrell Williams. Bryan, Rihanna's 2005 debut single Pon de Replay is Bajan Creole for what?
I'm sorry. Do that again.
Yeah, I think I'm mispronouncing these. Rihanna's 2005 debut single Pon de Replay or Pon de Replay
Spell
is
Pon.
P-O-N.
Yeah, when
Pon de Replay. Okay.
Pon de Replay is Bajan, B-A-J-A-N, Creole for what?
Play it again.
Play it again is a correct answer. Drew, which DJ featured with Rihanna on her 2011 hit song We Found Love?
DJ Khaled. No, I don't have an answer though.
Of course, it'd be Calvin Harris. We all knew that.
Yeah.
Bryan,
But now that we found love, what are we going to do with it?
what's love got to do with it, Bryan? Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams was the soundtrack to what 1991 movie?
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Prince of Thieves is a correct answer. Drew, what baseball player is mentioned in the Simon and Garfunkel song Mrs. Robinson?
Joe DiMaggio.
If you got that
Can
one
you ask
wrong,
me a fucking Yankees question and think I'm going to get it wrong? Come on now.
I do because most Yankee fans are bandwagon fans. So there you go.
Now I'm born and bred in Jersey, baby.
I know. All right, Bryan. Sorry. What song from 2006 contains the lyric, I ain't got the time, and if my daddy thinks I'm fine?
Pass.
Ooh.
Bryan, for no points, Drew.
No points. Rehab.
Rehab by Amy Winehouse. Drew, we're over to you. Which rapper had a 1995 hit with Gangsta's Paradise?
That would be Coolio.
That would be Coolio.
Rest in peace.
Yes. Bryan, who wanted
Yeah.
to dance with somebody in 1987?
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston is a correct answer. Drew, which rock band had a hit with The Boys Are Back in Town?
Oh my God, why am I not pulling this right now? I'm literally editing this song right now for my wedding, and why am I not pulling it? I'm not pulling it.
Oh, I'm sorry. That would be Thin Lizzy.
Yep.
Bryan, over to you. Which festival saw Jimi Hendrix set his guitar on fire?
Woodstock.
Bryan, which band originally wrote and performed the song Valerie in 2006?
Valerie in 2000. Oh, no, that's Veronica. I'm going, well, Elvis Costello did it, but no, that was Veronica. Shit. Valerie, let's go with Maroon 5.
Unfortunately, not. The name of the band is one I never even heard of. It's called the Zootons.
Oh, yeah.
The Zootons, yeah.
Okay.
Who?
Who the fuck are the Zootons?
I have no idea.
I got to channel some
Is that like the
bench
neutrinos
warmers.
from the Ninja Turtles?
I got to channel some bench warmers trivia and go, who?
Somewhere Scott Grimes is laughing or crying, one or the other.
One or the other.
All right, Drew, your last question. What comedy songwriter parodied Michael Jackson in a 1983 song called Eat It?
That would be Weird Al.
That would be Weird Al. And with that, Hot Seat Round 2 is over. How y'all feeling?
Better than I did in the first round.
I am feeling slightly emasculated.
Is this a common phrase in your house?
Do you ever say this to your kids?
At the end of the day, do you find yourself thinking,
Then we have the music you need. Sanity is Waning, the debut EP from the Dad Bods. Coming August 29th to a streaming platform near you. Find us on Facebook or visit us at dadbodsmusic.bandcamp.com for more information.
Your scores heading into the wager round. Drew has got 46, Bryan's got 31, and in the wager round, anything can happen. Here's how your wager round is going to work. You can wager any points that you have, broken up any way that you want among 3 different categories. You're wagering them just on the category before you even hear the question. You only have 2 rules. You cannot wager more points than what you currently have, and you must wager whole numbers. Other than that, you can break up your points and wager or not wager in any strategy you like. Gentlemen, are you ready for your categories?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Your categories are the 27 Club, quartets, and that one is provided by the lovely Jay Borsum, and song titles provided by Brittany Shaw. The 27 Club, quartets, and song titles. Gentlemen, lock in your answers when you're ready. Lock in your wagers when you're ready.
Ryan, with Jay and Brittany both providing questions here, do you want to both just surrender and call it a draw?
No, one of us gets to actually move on.
Oh, well then, yeah. After that, I'm going to put some points down here. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
All right, we are into our wager round. Wagers for each contestant are locked in. We're going to go through the questions one by one, and when we do the reveal, I got a surprise for our guests. We're going to do the reveal backwards. This is going to be fun. We're going to start with question number 1. Your category is the 27 Club. Lock in your answers when you have them. What iconic musician and member of the tragic 27 Club opened their London concert with a cover of the famous title track from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? Both Paul and George were in attendance that night, but what's even crazier is this song had just released a week earlier.
Could you say that one more time for me?
What iconic musician and member of the tragic 27 Club opened their London concert with a cover of the famous title track from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? Both Paul and George were in attendance that night, but what's even crazier, this song was just released a week earlier.
All right, I'm locked.
Moving on to question number 2. Your category for question number 2 is quartets. This song provided by Jay Borsum from Liquid Courage Entertainment and the World Trivia Federation. Seriously, y'all, it's $2 a month to start out with, and you get a bunch of trivia in your inbox to play. And it's like we just had the free for all today. What a great freaking game she wrote! What a great game show. We can't talk about it because it's still open, but yes, you will enjoy it. But here's your category: quartets. Your question: what quartet's members, in order of billing, were born in Los Angeles, Dallas, Blackpool, and Toronto? What quartet's members, in order of billing, were born in Los Angeles, Dallas, Blackpool, and Toronto?
I'm going to lock in.
Me too.
All right, we are moving on to question number 3. The category is song titles. Believer can be found in the titles of exactly 2 songs that hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Both those songs were performed by the same musical act. What musical act was it?
One more time.
Believer can be found in the titles of exactly 2 songs that hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Both songs were by the same musical act. What musical act was it?
I am locked in.
I'm locked in.
All right. We're going to go question by question through this, but as I teased at the beginning, we're turning this a little bit on its head. We're starting with question 3, working our way to question 1. Question number 3, your category wasn't song titles. This question was given to us by the lovely Brittany Shaw. Believer can be found in the titles of exactly 2 songs that hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Both songs were by the same musical act. What act was it? Drew, what was your wager and your answer?
My wager, I believe, was 5. You can confirm that because I don't freaking remember. And I had the Monkees.
Bryan, your wager and your answer.
You said it was by Brittany, and I got scared, so I wagered 0 on this one, and I wish I hadn't, because the songs are "Daydream Believer" and "I'm a Believer" by the Monkees.
The Monkees is the correct answer. Bryan got the songs, took all my flavor text. It's okay. It's okay. Breathe, Chris. You can get through it. The Monkees is the correct answer. Both get the correct answer. Drew picking up points. Moving on to question number 2. The category is in quartets. What quartet's members, in order of billing, were born in Los Angeles, Dallas, Blackpool, and Toronto? Bryan, your answer and your wager.
So Jay, when you said this was a question by Jay, I got really scared. And I'm glad I bet 0 on this one. And I completely wild-ass guess and said the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Drew, same to you.
I wrote down the word nothing. My wager was 6.
Okay, the clue in the question is in order of billing. We're looking for their names. This would be Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Oh, shiza.
You know Jay's going to be cute with that stuff.
Yeah.
Jay was cute with that stuff.
Good job, Jay. You stumped him. Worth every penny I paid her.
I really like that question, though.
Great question.
Jay writes good trivia, y'all. Seriously.
Jay writes great trivia. She's a trivia goddess.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, your scores going into the final question: Drew has 45, Bryan has 31. It all comes down to the 27 Club. What iconic musician and member of the tragic 27 Club opened their London concert with a cover of the famous title track from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? Both Paul and George were in attendance that evening, but what's even crazier is this song was just released a week earlier. Drew, what was your wager?
My wager was 6.
And your answer?
My wild-ass guess was Hendrix.
Bryan, your wager?
I went ahead and wagered my full 31 points on this.
And your answer?
So you said iconic singer, and I could think of 2 iconic singers who are members of the 27 Club. One of whom is, of course, Jimi Hendrix. Son of a bitch, I just thought of a third, and I think it might be right. So now I'm really worried that my answer of Janis Joplin is wrong. Because I think the correct answer is actually
Well, that's what
Otis.
my coin toss was between Joplin and Hendrix. So
it just clicked in my head. I think it's Otis Redding.
So the flavor text
Literally.
on this is that when this song came out, this artist wanted to perform it, and he wanted, you can read into too much, sorry Brian, it's he wanted it to blow them away. He wanted to really nail it and do justice to it, and so he spent 3 days going over this to nail it. That is Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix is your correct answer. Drew is getting the points. In a final score no way indicative of how close this game was, Drew is picking up a 51-0 win and is moving on to the championship game.
Brian, that was a hell of a game, and we literally had it down to the final question and which member of the 27 club.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God. I mean,
done. So maybe I'm wrong here. Was Otis Redding still alive come like 1968 or 69 when that movie?
Oh, actually, no, I don't think he was. Now that you say that,
I thought he died earlier. So
yeah, I think he was like 63 or
yeah,
so.
Yeah. So hey, there we go. But nicely done, you two. That was a hell of a game. You guys put on a great show, and as always, like legit, two of the nicest guys you can meet. And two of the most engaging sons of bitches in the world. Nicely done, you two.
Can't believe you act like you knew my mother like that.
Oh, my Lord.
Just for the record, Otis Redding passed away at 26 in 1967.
Okay. That's tragic. That is tragic. But hey, Drew, you're moving on to the championship game where you'll be facing two opponents that you don't know because all of these episodes are being recorded before we air a single one.
Woo!
I will tell you, Drew, one of your opponents will be the winner of Mike Mott versus not Mike Patrick, Mike Turner. I called him Patrick the entire recording.
I would lose to either of them, but I will happily battle either of them.
It's going to be good. And we've got one more panel that you have to wait and see. And we'll be recording with them, and you'll hear that next week.
What's that matchup, Chris?
That matchup is tentatively scheduled to be Donald Fuller against Lauren Carey.
Oh, my.
Ooh.
It is going to be fun. But ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy what we do here at the Pub Trivia Experience and you want to support the show, the best place to do that is over on Patreon, patreon.com/PTEBB. That's your home for all of our bonus content. It's also a great way to kind of give back. The money that we make on the Patreon doesn't go into our pockets. It actually goes right back into the show to making it sound better, new equipment, all that kind of stuff. It supports the Zencaster bill every month and all that fun stuff. So thank you for those that continue to support us. It means the world to us. Just like our two gentlemen here who are hopefully proud Patreon supporters of the Pub Trivia Experience. I do appreciate both of you.
Well, I don't know that anyone is proud of this, but you know.
And I am. It's been 3.5 years of my life building this.
Now, listen, the show is absolutely fantastic, and you know, if you enjoy listening to it, and even if you just have $1 a month to spare, you know, anything helps with production of these shows.
Drew, you can actually attest to that. So go ahead and tell our friends about Nerd Off, as if they haven't heard me talk about it enough.
Oh my God, I do have a podcast. Yeah, I host
wonderful podcast. Too. I love that show.
Aw, I host Nerd Off. It's another trivia podcast. If you like these guys, you'll love me. We have a very similar style and personalities. That's why they keep bringing me back on here. But yeah, check it out. You know, it's anywhere you can find podcasts. Nerd Off. Chris is on there a lot.
I am. And Brian, I would be remiss if I didn't get you a chance to talk about Nerd Trivia. Go ahead and tell our listeners about that.
Actually, it's Geek Trivia, but close enough.
No, it's Nerd Trivia, sir. I've played the game.
Oh, well, I mean, yes, it is absolutely nerdy trivia, but my actual trivia company is Geek Trivia, LLC.
I'm giving you a hard time. Sorry.
It's all good. So for the internet world, you can hear me on Twitch every Thursday night. I join up with LK Jeremy on Twitch. He and I do a like 9:30 Central Time, or so. After Jay finishes her game on Twitch, everybody jumps over from her stream over to ours, and then we start up our Geek Trivia. If you ever find yourself in the Quad Cities on a Friday night, Quad Cities, USA, on the Iowa-Illinois border, you can come to Nerd Speak Brewery, where you can encounter me on Friday nights from 7 o'clock on, hosting my live game of pub trivia at Nerd Speak called Geek Trivia.
Very, very nice. I will say, so you mentioned Jeremy. Jeremy, if those have, I don't know if his episode's going to air here, but Jeremy has actually just agreed to join us as another official host of the Pub Trivia Experience and Boozy Bracketology podcasts. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, but just a hard worker and a really good voice to kind of bring in here. You guys are going to enjoy his stuff because it is that good. It's top quality.
Oh, absolutely.
Jeremy is now one of my best friends.
And you guys could not pick a better person to talk to and to hear trivia from, because writes a great game, but genuinely a nice guy, and we are excited to have him on board. If you want to look at the rest of the stuff that we offer here, our merch store, our socials, our Discord server, PTEBB.com has you covered. Head on over there. It'll get you to all of our stuff. It's late enough. My beer is gone for the Pub Trivia Experience. I have been Chris.
I've been Drew.
And I am still Bryan.
I am Groot.
Oh, God. We will see you next week with episode number 3. Until then, have a good one. How y'all feeling?
Better than I did in the first round.
I am feeling slightly emasculated.
For everyone listening, Bryan is packing. All right. He doesn't need to feel emasculated. But the only thing that gets him aroused these days is if you bring him pictures of Spider-Man.
Oh, my God. I should have seen that coming. There was a lot of leather to pull to get to that joke, and it was totally worth it.
Hey, I moisturize.
Here's how your wager round is going to work. You're going to wager as many points as you want, broken up. Edit point, Chris, because "watt" is not a word that I want to use there.